Shalom guys, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for another Just Because reading. So if you are new and found this channel for the first time, welcome. Look, I'm not religious or churchy, but I'm going to come across that way to you. And if that bothers you, then I don't know what to say. I do use living language and scripture on my channel, and I'm very bold at times. And I am connecting with Jehovah Elohim, who is Yeshua, who is my prophecy, who is everything to me. He is my king. He is the great Malik of Maliks. He is the king of all kings of glory, okay? And so, anyway, if you don't like that, this is where you're going to depart. Otherwise, welcome to this channel. Those of you who are returning and you're upright, I bless you. Those of you who are striving to get out of some things, then I send you love and light. Keep going. We must always keep going. And those of you who are just wicked, just checking things out, you're out of here. You really are. Those of you who just absolutely don't want to change. And those people know who they are when they get the judgment upon them. They do know. Okay? Those people just sit in their pride and ego and leadership even. They're gone. There's many people who died today and still can have a conversation with you, as we've talked before, that the scripture talks about people being twice dead. And today, some people's lights went out because they just sat there. And so it's just a matter of time till they're going to completely be taken out. So anyway, it is what it is. So, and it's really sad. It really is a shame, but it is what it is. But anyway, I just want to jump in here and do another reading and just see where the energies are for whoever clicked up on this video. All right. Thank you, Jehovah, for clear defined messages. I appreciate you so very much. And I'm humbled by you. And I fear you with everything in me. And I just thank you for your mercy and your grace to help people along and give them strength to do the right thing in the earth. Jehovah, bind, block, and rebuke all negative, dry, wicked, dark energies and forces. What do you want to bring out here for any given person? What's the message? I ask for your wisdom, and I only inquire at your hand and your hand alone. So we have the knight, the in and out player here. Sorry about that glare, guys. This knight just came out in a reading that I just did. This is passionate, adventurous, self-assured. You get trouble with that. To be real self-assured. If we're not assured in the great divine, then we really get in trouble. This is restless energy. It's passion. This is a lover card. This is a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Well, for some people, it's spiritual energy. For some people in the upright, and you've got to do something, and you still got that pull on the inside of you, you better get up and do something. You really better get up and do something, people. If you're angry, I'm also hearing that scripture, don't let the sun go down. And for most people, the sun's already down. Don't go to bed tonight in anger. That's dangerous energy to open up to something. It's time for people to get up and do the right thing. And it is a sudden event that is taking place in the now, in our world, people, that needs attention right here, right now, spiritually. It says time is of the essence. Yes, it is. Says to think things through. Well, we do have a knower on the inside. This is a departure card, people. It's a departure card. We also have the Ten of Swords. Well, look, we've been seeing a lot of swords lately. And this is the end of something because it is a 10 and we've got a departure here. And somebody needs to get up and do something really quick. Somebody needs to embrace the change, it says, and to expect things to now get better. And we can, because the wicked are leaving the freaking earth. And this breaks down to the truth. And this is also recovering from some type of an addiction and stuff like that. It's time to take courage and to get up and move real quick. But what do you want to bring out about this passionate, adventurous, restless energy here? What's the message? Give me 3 cards on it, or whatever you see fit. Okay, he sees fit to give me a little bit more. All right. Well, we are dealing with headship. We are dealing with headship, and we are dealing with warish type stuff. And if this emperor is showing up like this little freaking knight, then he never grew up and his head ain't on right. Okay, but if this emperor is in the upright, he's awesome. I love the emperor in the upright. He holds all 4 kings within him. He's definitely a leader. He's a father, a boss, is very passionate. Same energy here, but like I said, if this emperor is this knight here and he's just nothing but a freaking player, he's out of here. Jehovah's not going to have leadership in the earth like that. But if this is somebody who is in the upright, this is beautiful. He opens the door. This represents for us the father figure of the universe coming out here. It's down a little bit better. We have somebody feeling insecure. Okay. Well, there's a lot of people I'm sure feeling insecure. We also have the truth out here. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. And some people haven't been talking. They've just been listening because of pride. Okay, and this be real tyrant energy in the negative if they're just always in and out and they're just restless and all that kind of crap. We do have the strength card. Somebody needs strength and compassion to open the door. Okay, to lift up the head and say absolutely no more. And again, if we're going to look at this in the upright, time really is of the essence, and you need to get up and do something real quick. Real quick. Leaving troubled waters behind is here. Leaving troubled waters behind. So the word that's out here with the Dalet and the Het, which is the strength card. So if you are new, I use the Hebraic living language because it really is wrapped up in the tarot. And we learn from this here because it's living word still today. It's Jehovah's word. And the word that he brought out with this emperor and the Het, which is, so the Het is the letter H, and it's passing from one space to the next. It's new births, right? It's a judgment type energy. And it's the strength. It's having courage here to pass from one space to another. But that's also judgment energy. It's on death energy. And the 8 is infinity, right? And so we are in the sun right now is in death energies. But that's the Het. And then the Dalet is the door, the letter D. And this is weak and poor or moving in and out of something. Somebody been in and out, in and out, in and out. That's the same energy right up there then, if that's what this emperor is, and he's got an addiction to something, then he does. Air will fuel fire as well. So if this is in the positive, and somebody going to get over some type of real difficult situation and get up and do something, then that's positive, because the truth is here, even if there's insecurity, there's something here. There's lies here, though, as well for some people, because there's 7 swords. Well, we already know we've been tracking that. Because somebody is, actually there's 17 swords, which would make 8 swords, which somebody's facing jail then. Well, and that's why the insecurity is there, because of some stuff. But the word here is throw down and ruin and stumble. And something that is just thrown down and ruined. There's also an instrument here, a musical instrument that is continually struck. So we're talking about a harp or a guitar, or somebody who plays music is here then as well. And, well, this also goes back to in this section, because I'll take the whole section, to push, or to push something down or onward, okay? This is tottering energy, and to drive on, or again, cast down. We also have clean here. You could be dealing with the cleaner. I don't know. Maybe somebody's in and out of your door a lot, and they're just a player, or something's happened here in your home with the headship of your home. Don't know, because that can be a lover card, and for some people that might be the case. It ain't going to be the case for everybody. But there's something worthless here. What is cast away or worthless is here. Banishment is also here within something. And somebody knows the truth about the lie or whatever the addiction was with whatever has taken place within this situation. There's death energies here attached to this this boss, this father, this grandparent, and this younger energy for some of you all, or a cleaner energy, because like I said, it's going to something that has been just scrubbed clean. That's interesting, because I just got done with the video, and I turned the camera off, and I actually was I took my deck of cards and I was just shuffling it, and the little spy card kept coming out. And I opened my book, and which was the living language, and the divine there was a word that took me to the spy. And it also took me to, what was the other thing? To the word stain. And now we're getting something coming out here about something being cleaned. That's interesting to me. How Jehovah will just continue to just bring something out and reveal a thing. So whatever he's talking about here, somebody's been involved in something where there's been addictions to some things, and or something's happened that's caused an addiction, and somebody's been trying to recover from whatever's taken place within whatever the stain represents for whoever this energy is over. Somebody's soul has been stained today. I talked about how I was doing a reading earlier, and there was huge energy, people. It just kept coming out, huge. And Jehovah don't lie. When he says something, even if we don't understand it in the moment, he means what he says. And if we just give him time, he will unfold the thing. And he does. And I was telling on there that I had a candle, and I didn't unlock this video, but on that video, I had a candle going, and the candle just went out. And as soon as it went out, my spirit began to speak and give a word that somebody's candle was going to go out today, and they were literally going to die, and or that their candle was out today. They didn't have no more lamp in them or something. And the lamp that they had, it was a false light or something like that. And then the death card came out right after I gave that word, and somebody's in grave danger right now. They really are. And somebody's very insecure because there has been a stain, and somebody's tried to really just clean something up, but you ain't going to clean it up until you confess something. Okay? So whatever that, or you are dealing with the cleaner, or some people that might be the case, because we know how energy flows. For one person, it's going to be energetically, spiritually, physically. Energy is still going to be the same. The core of the energy is the same, but it's going to manifest in different ways for any given person and the character of the person. But there is something that needs immediate attention, and people have information and that needs to be spoken about. And I don't care if there is gel around a thing or not. Apparently, if you don't care about your soul, I guess you just sit there and you're gonna go into a deep hole beyond a prison cell here in this realm, people. That's huge to me. I fear the divine, but anyway, that's your choice. That's your choice. It really is. And somebody really in their head because of that. And some people just only in their own head. And as soon as you release, then Jehovah's gonna wipe you clean. He's gonna wash you clean. Anyway, let's go on here. See what else comes out here. What he's bringing out. Give me just a second. Sorry about that, guys. You guys know me. Look. It is what it is on my channel. Let me take a look at this from the other direction. So the word the other direction is unite, or unity, or a unit is here. A wall door. Well, we get that alone with the chet. The pictograph looks like a wall. It also looks like a ladder as well. In that other reading that I just did, we had the thief card come out, and the thief is coming through the window, which would probably take a ladder to get up there, which is still part of the pictograph here. We have something sharp. The two edges of a sword is also here. I'm hearing UN, and I won't get into it, but I'm hearing UN. So maybe you are from the UN. I'm not sure, but that's come through my spirit. There's the riddle is found here. That riddle that begins by dividing the hearer from the listener, and creating the riddle, and the riddle ends with the answer uniting the two, or untying the two, or uniting the two. There's a purpose here. You know, I think I've read that before and have stated untying, but it's actually uniting. I must have read that. Well, I think all things come out for a reason the way that they did. Some people were tied together was never supposed to be together as well. And some people were playing a stupid game, and it really cost a lot of things. We've got children that have died out here for some people. And so some people just really got stained and tried to cover something up. It just, man, it just really went south. It really, really did. But there is a unity here and a uniting together. United. You know, we had country energy. We got the eagle is here. United States is showing up here. Government energy. We do have the headship here as well. That's interesting. What's coming out here? All right, let's see what this stuff is. There's that oppression card again. Well, look, people, the Ten of Swords ain't nice. That's somebody just freaking stabbed you in the back. And we had a two-edged sword, right? And the Ten of Swords in the rider way to somebody laying down, and there's swords all in the freaking back. And we got the sword right here. And look, we got swords and people trying to lead the mind, but the swords are in the water. It's just like sharp stuff is here. And there's insecurity around it. Show me the truth. Show me the truth. So there's unity here, though, in wording. But if somebody was in unity to do something nasty, then that's whatever's, because obviously we have people have been thrown out. Okay, we got a lack of money here, as you know, or something physical here. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Okay, so look, people, we got the law coming out here, and we have favorable testimony as well. And we've got children, and we got the dragon, you know, flying around. Which we, you know, if we're talking about government stuff and other places and foreign people, but we got China here, then showing up in this reading and clarity about something. We have the K here. We have the kid and the dick coming out here. And your name could be Dick, or you're dealing with a real jerk who's a player or has been. And that energy came out today. Really big, people, in my readings earlier today. I say readings because I did one and did not upload that one and turned around and did another one. It was so freaking profound what came out there. And there's clarity. There's clarity on the truth itself in the United States and with China. And we got war energies here and something that is ending here, that is connected to a difficult situation and a departure taking place here with this. Show me the Justice card, because we know this is the cuff. Somebody getting cuffed, going to jail. We had 8 swords, now we have 9 swords, and somebody's really in their head. They're anxious. Well, we've got insecurity right here, but something. Times of the essence, people. It really is. You better get moving real quick. If you know to do something and you don't do it, you're really gonna wish you had. Show me the Justice card. Show me the Justice card. Show me the Justice card. Show me the law. Could work for the law, because we do have headship out here. So, yeah, you could work for the law. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. We have the wounded warrior and things that have taken place behind the back. Enemy is showing itself And then we've got the death here as well. And it literally shows somebody who has died. We already got it right here as well. And we are dealing with people that have died. We really are. We just seen, obviously we're getting governmental things out here. Collaboration and being in unity is really showing up here then. And we had musical stuff. We're talking about the industry and things that have been built and all that kind of crap that's taking place. And some people need to not be biased. And time is of the essence. And leadership is under pressure right now to do the right thing. It really is. Show me this emperor. Show me this emperor. Jehovah, I inquire your hand and your hand alone. Because the emperor will really get up and take action. He really will. Thank you. Yeah, there's a defeat here. There's a defeat here. Either on this emperor or he's defeated some. There's a player energy. Well, it's the same card right here. It's coming out on this emperor. So if this emperor is in headship, and he ain't no king, people. He's just sitting up in here. And it's prideful because this is rebellious crap. And somebody's just had unbridled ambition. And we're going to get a forcible overthrow, really, with the sun energy. Yeah, there's been a consequence here. There's actually a consequence if you don't do the right thing, people. There really is. Or this emperor, obviously we've got to have headship in the earth that are in the upright. But that's amazing that that's come out twice. And that's obviously, or you're dealing with something's taking place with some two people that have just been real passionate or restless or brought some type of a stain and tried to clean something up and just didn't work. Just didn't freaking work. Somebody's brain needs help because somebody's just been unbridled in their ambition, because that's what that card goes to. But that's a defeat to something here. And somebody's been real prideful apparently for some people, because the eagle represents pride. That somebody is going to rest after some type of broken heart if you get up and do the right thing. There is a consequence. There's a choice. Show me the defeat card. Somebody has been dealing with a headship that's just been childish. Yeah, the devil is here. Well, there's also divine grace with the devil, people. There's a lot of money, and that goes back to bank systems as well. Somebody's been really sad. And we also have the chariot that also take you back to law as well. And that's the cutting implement. And that word that we just had is that go back to the Zion, which is a crop, and that's a cutting implement. And so we literally had that. And then we do have the Queen of Swords coming out. And that's law and a judgment, or that's a freaking witch. And that's also prideful energy. It's also probably is a witch then, because we have the devil here, people. We got the industry here, and people are going to throw down stuff because it was talking about music, so it's probably the music industry here. There's a lot of freaking money here. Okay, this person's like, hey, look at me. We're talking about somebody's freaking just lost their ever loving mind then, and they're just a player, and they're a peacock. Okay, they like the cock. Okay, and we got the dick right here. And somebody's done something here in leadership, and somebody's had some type of a sexual addiction. I guess I could read it that way. Whatever this is, there needs to be a judgment. And time is of the essence on this person. To put a judgment. Somebody knows what to do. So the tet. And an eagle will eat the snake. This is a snake in the basket in the Hebrew, as we know, trying to catch somebody up and store them. And look, people, you stop trying to murder people. You get rid of the murderers. This is high volume understanding and wisdom that somebody needs to be freaking put down. People know who this devil is, and the people connected to it. And time is of the essence, because there's a stain. There's a bad stain. There's a stain on leadership, people. But I guess that's your choice, what you choose to do with your soul. Because you're out of here if you're gonna, not face the truth. You aren't whole anyway, because this emperor, if this emperor is that knight that came out twice, then that person's childish, their brain's not screwed on right, they're in freaking pride and rebellion and everything else, because there's piercing energy here with this predator. The devil's a predator. And that's also a boss figure, but look how it's showing up. It's nastiness. So you're either going to get divine grace from that crap and be protected, or you get shaken out of the earth, or you're dying tonight when you go to sleep, and then you wake up and go to work just like you normally do, but your soul's gone. There ain't no more promises for you. There's a consequence here that we just seen. Yeah, there's prison here for somebody. There is prison. Yeah, and this is also passing from one space. Somebody's going to leave the portal. Okay? It's huge, people. It's huge energy coming out. It's very sobering to me. Here comes the sword for somebody, the cutting implement for something that somebody else did as well to somebody's kid. And you reap what you sow. You really do. You either get up and make a thing right and confess it, and Jehovah give you divine grace, or you're going to reap what you sow and get ready. Okay? Because it ain't going to feel real good to you what's taking place.